Hi guys, it's Miss Kathy, and today we're going to be reading Matthew and Tilly by Rebecca C. Jones and illustrated by Beth Peck. So on the cover here we can see a boy and a girl, and they're both looking out the window, but it doesn't look like they can see each other. Even though the girl looks like she's looking at the boy, maybe that's Matthew and Tilly. Let's read and find out. All right, Matthew and Tilly were friends. So we can see here that Matthew and Tilly are walking together under an umbrella, and they look happy to be together. Let's see what they do. They rode bikes together, and they played hide and seek together. So you can see Matthew's on his bike here, and then Tilly is hidden in the shadows. It looks like she's playing hide and seek, so Matthew has to go find her. They sold lemonade together. When business was slow, they played sidewalk games together. So you can see Tilly is playing hopscotch. That's a lot of fun when you, I don't know if you guys have ever played hopscotch, but it's a nice game to play outside. And then you can see all the people on the street. It looks like they're in the city. And you can see their little lemonade stand, and it says that lemonade is 25 cents. That's a quarter. And sometimes they eat ice cream cones together. So you can see them both sitting together and eating their ice cream. I know I love eating ice cream with my friends. So it looks like they're having a lot of fun together. Once, they even rescued a lady's kitten from a tree together. Wow, they saved the kitten from the tree. So it means that it was in danger and it got up there and didn't know how to get down, and they went and they helped the kitten. I'm sure the lady must have been very, very happy and thankful. The lady gave them money for the bubblegum machines. So later they chewed gum together and remembered how brave they had been. Yeah, they were really brave. They weren't scared of falling down or hurting themselves. Instead, they were just thinking about the kitten. And it looks like the lady was really thankful because she gave them money for the bubblegum machines so that they could have fun and chew bubblegum together. Sometimes, though, Matthew and Tilly got sick of each other. One day when they were coloring, Matthew broke Tilly's purple crayon. He didn't mean to, but he did. Oh no. So they were out on the steps and they were coloring together, and Matthew broke Tilly's purple crayon. I wonder if she's gonna be upset. "You broke my crayon," Tilly said in her crabbiest voice. "It was an old crayon," Matthew said in his grouchiest voice. "It was ready to break." "No, it wasn't," Tilly said. "It was a brand new crayon, and you broke it. You always break everything." "Stop being so picky," Matthew said. "You're always so picky and stinky and mean." "Well, you're so stupid," Tilly said. "You're so stupid and stinky and mean." Oh no, so it looks like Matthew and Tilly are having a fight, and they're really just not happy to be together anymore. Matthew stomped up the stairs by himself. "Can you do some stomping for me? Is that what you do when you're angry? You go with your feet, go stomp up the stairs, and it's really loud so everybody can tell you're angry." Tilly found a piece of chalk and began drawing numbers and squares on the sidewalk by herself. So it looks like she wants to play hopscotch, but there's no one to play hopscotch with. What is she gonna do? Upstairs, Matthew got out his cash register and some cans so he could play store. He piled the cans extra high and he put prices on everything. This was the best store he had ever made. Probably because that picky and stinky and mean old Tilly wasn't around to mess it up. But he didn't have a customer, and playing store wasn't much fun without a customer. Oh no, so Matthew set up an entire store, and he wanted to play store, but nobody is there to buy anything from him. Tilly finished drawing the numbers and squares. She drew them really big with lots of squiggly lines. This was the best sidewalk game she had ever drawn, probably because that stupid and stinky and mean old Matthew wasn't around to mess it up. So sometimes it is a lot easier to do things by yourself. But she didn't have anyone to play with, and a sidewalk game wasn't much fun without another player. See, so she went through all the hard work. You can see the sidewalk game. She drew it all out, but there's no one to jump with her. Matthew looked out the window and wondered what Tilly was doing. Tilly looked up at Matthew's window and wondered what he was doing. She smiled, just a little. That was enough for Matthew. "I'm sorry," he called. "So am I," said Tilly. Oh, so now you can see that Tilly's looking up at Matthew's window, and he also was looking down because they miss each other. And when they saw each other, Tilly smiled. And they said that they were sorry. They apologized for having their big fight. And Matthew ran downstairs so they could play together again. So I really like that story. It's about the Matthew and Tilly and their friendship, and how with all of our friends we might have fights, but in the end our friendship is stronger than that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this story. I know that I did, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!